Yo, what's going on, guys? FaZe, Blaziken, or Lucas here, and I hope you guys are all having a great day so far. We are getting very close to 1,000,000 subscribers. Woo! Only 15,000 subscribers. I can't tell you guys how hyped I am for 1,000,000 subscribers. I'm excited. The day that I hit 1,000,000 is gonna be just an awesome, fun day. It's gonna be so memorable, and I'm gonna try and spend it with you guys a lot too. I was thinking about maybe spending like a good amount of that day just live streaming and playing like only with subscribers, like Black Ops 2 open lobbies, MW2 open lobbies, maybe some CSGO 2, and obviously Black Ops 3. I just want to spend my day with the people who have been like on this journey with me, which is you guys. And even if you know, just recently subscribed, it'd be awesome if you guys could all come out. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to end up doing that live stream. I'm definitely going to be making a few videos for 1,000,000 subscribers. One of them is going to be my Draw My Life. That's something that I've always wanted to do, and there's going to be another video too. I'm not going to tell you guys what that is. I'm still working on it. But yeah, it's probably going to be 2 videos, and it's going to be very, very soon. It's very close. I think it's like 3 or 4 more days until I hit 1,000,000. That's fucking crazy. It's so fucking crazy. I wish I could go back to my like 15-year-old self and talk with him and tell him that one day you're gonna hit 1,000,000 subscribers. I don't know what the fuck my 15-year-old self would say. He'd freak the fuck out. I mean, he probably wouldn't believe me. That's some shit that I like dreamt about when I was like 14, 15 years old. It really is crazy, but I don't want to spend this whole video talking about 1,000,000. So for those of you guys who didn't know, I said it in my video, 8 things you didn't know about FaZe Blaziken, but this past weekend I was in Germany. I went to go watch the FaZe CSGO pro team play at their very first CSGO tournament, and it was an incredible experience. It was very, very cool. Every time I travel, I learn so much, not just about like the world and people, but I learn a lot about myself, and like just traveling is one of my favorite things to do, especially in Germany because I speak the language. I was in Berlin and in Leipzig, Germany, which is where the CSGO tournament was. And yeah, it was just it was cool getting to be at the tournament, and it was even better getting to meet all the CSGO pros there. It's a very, very cool group of people. The one thing that really sucked about this trip though, and it really did suck a lot, is my vlogging camera broke in Germany. I mean, not the big, nice camera that you guys always see. I'm talking about this camera. It's funny, a couple of videos ago, I said I wouldn't really mind if it broke, but I did mind. I was actually planning on doing a really cool recap video of my entire time in Germany, not just a day in the life of Blaziken, but like a multiple day in the life of Blaziken. And so I was recording a lot while I was traveling, you know, flying in the airplanes and stuff, and then when I got to the tournament, I recorded the whole first day, and it was really cool. And then that night, I was looking at my camera, I was going through the footage that I recorded that day, and I tripped, and I let my camera drop down like a whole flight of stairs. Yeah, it's fucked up, and the camera actually didn't get like too like scratched up. I think the screen's cracked a little bit, but what happened was the lens like curved, and it's just broke. You can't use it anymore. And it really pissed me off because that was the only camera that I had, and I really wanted to like make a really dope recap video. I love just recording and having a bunch of footage and then being able to edit for like 8 hours. Like creating a really cool edited video like my day in the life videos. Those are like my favorite videos to make. That's like what I'm really passionate about when it comes to like making videos. So yeah, that kind of sucked and I got pretty upset about it, but what are you gonna do? It's all good, you know, nothing you can do about it. And hey, that just means I get to buy a new camera. Anyway, so every time I travel or, you know, go on a trip like this, like to Germany, especially in Europe, I really try to push myself out of my comfort zone. I try and do like as many, or maybe not as many, but I try and do a lot of things that I just don't do normally. I try to do a lot of new things, and I try to learn a lot of new things, and I just push myself to just be out of my comfort zone to try and be more confident, more outgoing. I mean, I try to do that every now and then, I guess, too, when I'm just like chilling here at home in New York, but especially when I'm traveling, when I'm out, especially like I said, when I'm in Europe, at European countries, I really just try and push myself out of my comfort zone. Anyway, I have a story for you guys that happened to me this weekend when I was in Germany. It was a very, very interesting, very weird, very awkward, very unique situation, and I just knew I had to make a video about it. I had to tell you guys about it. I think this is gonna be something that you guys will like. It doesn't really have to do anything with me pushing myself out of my comfort zone. I just thought I'd share that with you guys because that's just something that I like to do, and I don't know, maybe if you guys travel at some point in your lives, it's fun to try new things in new places. So this happened the night before I left Germany, and it was late at night. Me and Tommy, FaZe Temper, we had just gotten back to our hotel from eating dinner with the pros, and I was chilling in my hotel room for a little bit. I was just chilling on my computer, and I decided I was hungry and I wanted to go get some food. Like, I know I said that we had just came back from eating dinner with the CSGO pros, but it was like a 3 or 4 hour dinner, and we ate food and then just talked for a long time, so I was hungry when I got back. And the hotel that we were staying at was pretty much downtown Leipzig, so there were a lot of like restaurants, there was a lot of food around our hotel, but the thing was, it was super late at night, and really the only thing that was open at that time was McDonald's, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm down for some McDonald's. So I put on my warm clothes and I leave the hotel and I start walking down the street to get to the McDonald's. It's pretty close, it's only like 5-minute walk away. And to get to the McDonald's, you had to go down this street with a bunch of like bars and restaurants that were super packed because it was late night, and there were a lot of people out. It was Saturday night, and there was probably food in like those bars and restaurants and stuff, but to be honest, like I kind of had a little bit of a McDonald's craving. Anyway, I'm starting to walk through this alley with all these people just sitting in bars, and a couple of the bars, they had chairs and tables outside. So I'm walking through this random street in Leipzig, Germany at 11:30 at night with a bunch of people just drinking and having fun to the left and right of me. All of a sudden, I hear, "Oh my God, Gott, FaZe Blaziken. I turn around, it's an awesome little fan, I'd say I think he was 14 years old, and he comes running up behind me, super excited. Just a little German dude, like about yay high, little German guy. It was super weird and random meeting a fan in Germany, like at that time in that place, but that's not even the weirdest part of like what happened. I'm just chilling and talking with this fan. He just took a picture with me, and we were just kind of talking. I was asking him questions and stuff. All of a sudden, his parents come walking toward me. It's a guy and a woman, so I knew they were his parents because they were walking toward the kid. And it was dark, but I kind of see him coming from the distance, and they're sort of like wobbling, and like they can't really keep their balance very well. And the parents walk up next to the kid, and the dad puts his arm around his kid. Both of the parents are just like cheesing, they're smiling. The dad starts talking with the kid, and by the way, everything was in German because like obviously the kid and the parents speak German. They live in Germany. I speak German. The dad says, "We were looking for you, son. You know, where did you go? And who are you?" He asked me who I was. And by the way, in case I didn't say this yet, he was piss drunk. Both the mom and the dad were completely hammered. The kid wasn't drunk at all. The kid was just being a kid, minding his own business. The parents were very much drunk, and it was very funny. But let me just tell you guys. Okay, so like I said, the dad asks who I was, and the kid answers for me. He's like, "That's FaZe Blaziken. He's one of my like favorite YouTubers," and he says in German. And yo, I will never forget the look that the dad and the mom gave me when the kid said my name. I shit you not, they got more excited than the kid did. Oh my god, du bist FaZe Blaziken. Very drunk, slurring his words, can't stand up straight. He got so, the dad and the mom, but the dad more than the mom. Dad got so hyped that I was there at 11:30 in the morning in Germany on this random street talking to his son. He got so happy. And obviously he didn't get hyped, super excited because he was, you know, a big fan of me. But no, he told me that his son talks about me all the time, and like he knows who, he's even seen some of my videos, and he just got really excited for his son. And I guess because he was drunk and because he's a dad, you know, whatever, he got really happy for his son. He just got really excited. And that's something that I've never experienced before, like parents getting really excited over seeing me. Like it made me feel really good. And so they were really happy. They were like, "Oh my god, you're FaZe Blaziken, you know, like why are you here, FaZe Blaziken?" That's something else too. They kept saying my full name. They kept saying FaZe Blaziken. I was like, "Please call me Lucas." Lucas is much easier to say in German than FaZe Blaziken, but they wouldn't. They just kept calling me FaZe Blaziken. And they were like, "Oh, come sit down, come sit with us, have some food here, we'll buy you a beer." And so I sat down with them and I chilled with them for a little bit, and I was mainly more talking with the fan. And the parents, they were kind of just fucking around and being drunk and saying random shit, and they were kind of like embarrassing their son too. It was funny. Anyway, not really trying to make this story any longer than it has to be, but the fan, he was a very cool dude. Shout out to you, very nice kid. The parents were also very nice and very drunk, but it was just a really interesting, unique experience. It was something that I had never ever experienced before. I guess the reason they got so like they freaked out so hard, because they really did freak out hard. I wish I had a video that I could show you guys. But I guess the reason why is because it was like the last thing they expected for their son's like favorite celebrity, like YouTuber, whatever, to see them at midnight in Germany, like super randomly, and they were drunk, and I guess that just got them even more hyped. I don't know, guys. Drunk parents, always fun people, especially Germans. Germans and their beer. Germans love their beer. Shout out to Germany and Germans. But yeah, guys, that wraps up this video for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was kind of a longer one. Just one thing that I want to let you guys know before I leave: the day that I do hit 1 million subscribers, I'm gonna be releasing a special t-shirt for 1 million subscribers. It's gonna have a sloth on it. You guys, I think you guys are really gonna like this one. I've never really done one of these special t-shirt sale thingies before. I'm not gonna have it be a limited edition shirt because not everybody has the money to buy that shirt right now. Maybe you have it in like a couple weeks or something like that. I just wanted to let you guys know about that. But yeah, besides that, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys have a great day. Always remember to stay slothy out there. And yeah, that's been it. Peace.